Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet, or are you sleeping? I would wait, oh hasty get up, for the drums do beat, oh fi go rise in the morning. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet, or are you sleeping? I would wait, oh hasty get up, for the drums do beat, oh fi go rise in the morning. Hey Johnny.
You know, this is the anniversary of the Battle of Queenston Heights. This is the anniversary, the 200th anniversary of the death of Major General Sir Isaac Brock.
John Cope rode the north right bar, yet ne'er a rebel he came nigh until he landed at Dunbar, right early in the morning. Hey Johnny Cope.
200 years ago today, British soldiers, Canadian militiamen, and Aboriginal warriors fought the invading forces of the United States in one of the greatest battles of the War of 1812, the Battle of Queenston Heights. So we've gathered here today to pay tribute to those who fought and died in that battle, and indeed to the entire war.
The War of 1812, the fight for Canada, was a defining chapter in our history. The Battle of Queenston Heights is one of the events that really helped define and shape who we are as a country.
This was the first major battle on Canadian soil. Now, if the Americans had won here, they would have been able to stay here over the winter, would have been ready early in 1813 to advance further into Upper Canada. That would have made the rest of the war very different from what it turned out to be. So this defeat was of great significance.
I'm so pleased and proud that we are recognizing this. I was told that when Brock's monument went up, there were 12,000 people here. I hear there was 15,000 today. We are a people who appreciate our history. We love this country. We love what it's all about. Thank you to all of you who have made this a tremendous success.
As we all know, the invasion did not succeed, largely due to the bravery and determination of two generals and a very wise Aboriginal leader. Sir Isaac Brock, undoubtedly the most capable general of either side throughout the war, led 2 companies of the 49th Regiment and 2 companies of York Militia. And of course, he died in the battle, as did his aide-de-camp, John MacDonnell.
Uh, 200 years ago, my father's Mohawk ancestors gathered here along with a few Cayugas and Onondagas to face the Americans. And you have to remember how small a unit that actually was. Only about 80 warriors were able to pull together enough courage, enough skill, a little bit of luck, and what we call big medicine, stuff that brings victory to all warriors. So when our ancestors met in the past, we always followed a protocol in the beginning that tried to preserve the peace that existed. A sacred fire was kindled, and on each side condoled each other for the losses that they suffered. We used to lift the burden of grief off of each other. By first, we would wipe each other's tears, because war brings a lot of tragedy to all of us. Next, we had to clear each other's ears so that you could hear the kind words that we wanted to share, and by doing so, help to restore your healthiness. And then the third thing we can do is give a refreshing drink of water. Water is another form of medicine to clear all of that dust that death brings to your throat, so that you can speak again and live well.
The battle is happening over there. Welcome to the War of 1812.
Having a wonderful time. We've been waiting all year for this event.
We always have a good time in Canada. Always.
Excellent. Excellent. Beautiful time. Very enjoyable.
Couldn't be better.
So we like to preserve history, and that's why we're here.
Thank you so much for taking such good care of us when we come up here.
And we adore Canada.
The Americans get a much better reception now than we did 200 years ago.
That's for sure.
We've just had a really good time here, and we thank you all for treating us well. We've enjoyed celebrating with you.
Oh, I want to say thank you so much for making us feel as welcome as you did. It was just a terrific, terrific weekend. They treated us so very well.
In a world fractured with old enemies and hatreds, let these ceremonies demonstrate that adversaries can become allies, that foes can become friends, and that peace is truly attainable to people of goodwill. Ultimately, the War of 1812 bicentennial celebrates 200 years of peace between two great nations